Good morning! It is day 45 and we are leaving Boots Off Hostel. It actually wasn't a bad place to stay. I slept really well, except for I think about 4 o'clock in the morning the trash truck came and emptied the dumpster and it was very, very loud. But I was able to get up at 6:30 and get myself packed up really quickly, and then they offered breakfast, so I had a chocolate iced donut and chocolate milk that I had bought from the store yesterday, and a banana and a small bowl of Cheerios. So we are headed down the long gravel road back to the trail, and I think the plan is to hike 23 miles today, but we'll see wherever we end up. This is the part of the trail I've been waiting for, the supposedly easy 42 miles, so we'll see if that is a rumor or if it's true. The 42 miles from Boots Off to Damascus is not easy. Lies. People told me lies. At least this first section. I've gone 7 miles from Boots Off Hostel, and there's been like, maybe the first 2 miles were easy, right next to the lake. But oh my goodness, so many hills. It's not easy. I knew I shouldn't have believed those people. So yesterday, actually lately, for the past like week or even 2 weeks, I've been eating very, very unhealthy. And last night I had the McDonald's McNuggets and French fries, and then I had chips and salsa throughout the evening, and I had 3 cans of Angry Orchard hard cider, and then for breakfast I had a chocolate donut, and then lunch I just had a Pop-Tart and half of a Charleston Chew candy. I don't think that I can continue to eat this unhealthy, because I kind of feel sluggish. Not completely, but it's hot out here. And this was really supposed to be an easy stretch, but I have 10.5 miles to go, and it's 3 o'clock, and it is not really proven to be that easy. And I think that maybe it's because I'm not filling my body with the correct healthy nutrients. So I have a ton of unhealthy snacks in my bear canister, and I can't really do anything about it now because I'm in the middle of the woods, but I think that I need to start really focusing on eating healthier. In the beginning I was, and but then I started to hike more miles, and my waist started to get smaller, and I was starting to crave sugar, and it just seemed like, man, I could eat anything I want and I'll still, my body will still start to tone up, and I'm still being able to crank out these miles, but I think it's all hitting me. So I think I'm gonna have to really start to eat more fruits and vegetables, and when I go to the store, you know, actually pick those up rather than the candy. And still pick up the candy just to have for, you know, a snack or dessert or something, but I think the majority of my food, I need to start making it healthier rather than just candy and chocolate. But anyway, the stretch for today, it's definitely gotten a little bit easier, and it's, you know, it's easy compared to the mountains in Georgia and North Carolina. But I guess I came into today expecting it to be like flat, just because everyone was like, oh, those last 42 miles are so easy, last 42 miles to Damascus. And so I think my expectations for an easy day was too high, and yeah, it's just harder. And then also, it's not a terrible mentally hard day, but I do miss my husband a lot today. And I think that's because, you know, last night at the hostel they had that band, and I was just having a good time talking with people. And even then I did wish he was there with me. But I think just going from, you know, having tons of people around and having a good time to hiking alone, which I was hiking with Skittles and Mighty Mouse, but then I stopped to go to the bathroom, and I just had to take a break because I was tired and I needed to get water. So they're way ahead of me, and I won't catch them today till I get to the shelter. So, but yeah, I really miss my husband. So it's these kind of times that I wish he was out here, but it is what it is. And I think I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit and try to enjoy the rest of my day, because it kind of turned into a not so fun day. But yeah. So today's been another somewhat emotional day for me today. I just had a little cry fest, mainly because I miss my husband so much. But what is weird is that, you know, a couple days ago, and actually for the last couple days, I've just felt like I could do anything out here, that I could hike however many miles I wanted to hike, and that I just felt great, and that I thought that maybe I had passed the point of thinking about quitting. I'm not quitting. I haven't seriously thought about quitting, but the thought of I could just go home, no one's stopping me. I could call it quits and go home and be with my husband. I was having that thought a lot earlier in the trip, and then once I got my trail legs, or so I thought I got my trail legs. I still do think I have them, but I thought, oh, this is great. Like, I love being out here. I don't think I'm gonna have that thought anymore. Well, that's not true. And what's kind of cool about this trail is that it humbles you. So, you know, I thought I would wake up or for the last couple of days, I would wake up and think, oh, I could hike however many miles I wanted to. 20 miles, oh, that's no big deal. Well, today taught me that no, that's not true. You know, my plan was 23 miles, and I got 16 miles, and I mean, if I had to, I could go the other 7.7 miles, but I just don't want to. My body is telling me to stay here and be done for the day. And so yeah, the trail does humble you, and it reminds you that we cannot do anything that we want to do, that it's, or we can maybe, but it's going to be hard work, and it's going to kick our butts. And that's what it did today. You know, today was supposed to be one of the easiest days, and yet it was hard. It was just tough, yeah. So yeah, just wanted to say that the trail humbles you. So that's it. Well, this is my home for the night. Oh, I gotta go put my bear canister. Gotta hide it. Or not really hide it, just set it away from my tent. Alrighty, well, I am getting in my tent kind of early because I'm tired, and I'm gonna, actually I need to work on my updates for my family and for Facebook, and then hopefully watch some Netflix and go to bed early because I'm kind of tired. Man, I'm out of breath. Alrighty, well, I'll probably give a little recap later. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's the end of day 45. Yep, 45. I hiked 16 point. I meant to have all this together, but I forgot. 16.05. So I hiked 16 miles today. As you already know from videos from before, it was a lot harder than I anticipated, and so I couldn't go the 23 miles that I had planned for, but it's okay. I stayed at this shelter, which is the Iron Mountain Shelter, and I got to talk with a lot of different hikers. There's actually a group of hikers that thru-hiked the trail last year, and they are hiking the trail again this year from, different. There's one guy that started at Boots Off today, and then other people are a little bit before that, but they're hiking into Damascus for trail days. So I was able to get some tips from them. And they seem like a really fun, friendly crowd, so, yeah, nothing really happened today. Nothing really worth noting, except for in the very beginning, hiking next to the lake. That was really cool. I wish that the trail would have hiked along the lake a lot longer, but oh well. The plan for tomorrow is to get up early, but I'm not a morning person, so we'll see if that works. I'd like to hike a lot of miles before it gets hot, because I'm hoping to do about 24, and that would put me basically 2 miles on Thursday morning into Damascus. But if I don't make it 24, as long as it's a small number of miles for Thursday morning, I should be fine. So I just want to meet my sister as early as I can on Thursday, so I can soak up all the time I can with my little baby nephew. So anyway, alrighty, well, I'm gonna do all the things before I get to bed, so I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.